welcome to Whispers and Ink. I am Jennifer. I'm not only here to inspire you, I am here to give you permission to try all of the new things, which maybe is today. I don't know. You guys, I have been feverishly looking for one of my samples. We're going to have to do it from memory, which ought to be exciting. But tonight, first off, I have one kit left. I still have that kit. And then number two is, I want to remind those that are interested in-person here bingo, do not wait because the room will fill. And I have 8 plus 5, which would be 12, 13. I have spots for only 17 people. And that's being cozy. So if that's something that you want to do, do not wait. Please. This is an online and in-person situation. So, plus, I want to point out too, you guys, this is a purchase the PDF too. Okay? You can purchase the PDF for this, and you have the ability to win a prize. A small prize, but a prize nonetheless. And I think that's about it. But anyways, first off, you guys, I got the sweetest email from Trinket, and I wanted to share with you. You guys, she made me cry. She did. She made me cry. But she sent me, and I love it. She sent me, look what she sent, you guys. She sent me a mug warmer right there with my tea. And it's toasty, you guys. She sent that to me because she didn't want my coffee to be cold because she knows how much I talk. And so I want to say thank you to Trinket. That was so nice of you, honey. Thank you so much. I so appreciate everybody. All right. We're going to dive right in, though, you guys, because it's been a long day for some reason. Am I the only one? I know it's only Wednesday, but how come it's been such a long day? Anyways, we are going to start with this card. And this uses the Enduring Beauty. Yeah, Enduring Beauty masks. And you guys are going to love this one. I love this one. We're going to be using that. So I'm going to start with this. And I am going to, I have my low-tack tape here. So we're going to start with card 1, which is this one. And I'm taking my low-tack tape, and I'm going to tape down the corners just for, so that it doesn't move. And, because it's a lot easier when you're, when you're here. And then, obviously, I'm not going to mark my corner here, but I'm going to show you a trick. We have 3 inks that we're going to be using. Highland Heather is going to be our first one, which I need to fill. We found that out on Saturday. So this is my base of my flowers, or my background of my flowers. Oh, I almost forgot. You guys, in true Wednesday night fashion, what was for supper? Joe made chicken and noodles. A rendition of chicken and noodles yesterday. Oh my gosh, I had those warmed up today. So good. So good. Let's see, I need this. Not for this one, but for some of the other ones. So we're going to, now some folks wanted darker than others, which is okay. And I think this one, because I did the original one a little bit lighter. I think that the that the online version, we're going to do a little bit darker. So, and you can you see? Yeah, you guys, can you see that? That's how I make sure that it's still lined up, even though it's kind of jiggled a little bit. And I gotta be honest with you, you guys, if you have good evening lasagna and salad. Oh my gosh, that sounds good. Homemade lasagna or store-bought lasagna? Because homemade lasagna is the best. And yes, I do make homemade lasagna. Okay, so Anita, yours is on its way. I don't know if you saw. I wanted to make sure that I had all the proper parts. So here, there is, and you guys, all of these have a number there. So that one's number 1. I'm going to go and start with number 2. I'm going to put that like that. Leaves are number 2. And then this, and this is what I was telling you, there's ways to line it up. So if you see this right here, and then this right here, there are specific spots that those two things line up with. And then this one right here. So I'm going to hold that there. I'm going to take my green, homemade, oh, yum. Yum. Now, you can see, I don't know if you guys can see, but I'm going over my paper just a little bit, so I'm going to have to be careful there. Because I don't want it going all over the place. Okay, so there's that, number 2. Now we'll go back to number 3, and this one, you guys, it lines up this section right here. This is the leaf. So you can line that leaf up, and this one right here, you can line those up and get it pretty dang skippy close. And then I'm using the same color, you guys. I'm using the Highland Heather again. And you're not going to be surprised, I'm sure, at what happens here, because we're basically adding another layer of color, and look at how dark that gets. I think I want it a little bit darker than that. So we're going to line that back up. Bum, 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 bum. I'm going to line that back up like that. And that's the nice part about working with these masks, you guys. Keep in mind that, there we go, that's better. Keep in mind that you can go as light or as dark as you wish. So here we are. These are the veins of the leaves. And yes, they do line up, stems and all. So here's where I line up here and I line up here, because that is where the flowers, it blocks the flowers from getting the green, but we've got stems here, right? So we want to make sure to get the stems and the veining. And it doesn't all have to be dark. You can do some light and some dark, like that. That gives us that extra depth. So like this one's lighter. These are super dark, which I like, because then they become the predominant factor. Now, the last thing is the centers, which I'm using the Pool Party. So you guys, what was for supper? I know Anita said she had a lasagna. I had chicken and noodles, or a variety of chicken and noodles. Okay, Pool Party's next. And this I don't want super dark. When I did it this time with this one, I thought that that was just a little bit too dark for me. So I want to go a little bit lighter. I don't want it to be as obvious. Does that make sense? And as I told one of my new customers that came the other day, you can hold this here and you can kind of lift it up and make sure that you're getting what you want. And then lift it up again. See? Just like that. So we've got each of the flowers has an inside, and that is that. Now, here's the thing, you guys. When you pile these on top like this, you want to wash. Ooh, ziti, leftover from last night. That sounds good, Courtney. You want to make sure that you don't use these again because you do transfer ink. So that's just a little helpful tip for you. I'm going to put this over here so that I can get it out of the way. And then we're going to do our stamping. So we're using the Enduring Beauty stamp set. And I did the Holding You Close in My Heart. And then I also used this big stamp in the inside. Why did I do that? Because I did not want to have to do any words on the inside. I know. Silly, maybe. Okay. Holding You Close to My Heart is our sentiment. Our outside sentiment. Oh, and this goes in here. And then I need the big block. You guys, I think I need to get another one of these. This E block. I think I need a second one of those. The Super Monster one is just a little bit too big for me. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm missing pieces. Oh, I forgot. Somebody needed a piece. No big deal. So I always take out of my kit, but I forgot to replace it. Sorry guys, hang on. I will be back momentarily. How to do it right? No, but that's all right. Okay, so we got that, and then we're going to take that. So, who's needed Thinking of You cards already this year? It always makes me sad. Always. When I need them so early in the year. Always makes me sad. Alright, so we got that. And then I need my dirty piece of paper back. Put those there. Because we're going to stamp. So you could do it from the top, you could do it from the side. I think I did it from the sides. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it this way. Because, you know, I like to do it a little bit different each time, right? So we'll let that sit and marinate a second. like that. And then this one we'll do like this. And there's that. Love it. Isn't that pretty, you guys? I love that. So pretty. So simple, right? Just leaving it like that. So simple. All right. So let's take this off of here. I should have done that first. I love this low-tech tape. Love it. Close that. We're going to glue this onto that. Honey sesame shrimp and wonton salad? What's a wonton salad? Or are you meaning wonton salad? Sounds delicious either way. Especially if it is good honey sesame shrimp. So we're going to take that. And then I'm going to take my Granny Apple Green blending brush. And I'm just going to kind of... It is one. Okay, I figured. No big deal. Just do the edges just so that you can see. And you guys... What do you guys think about, I'm thinking instead of doing it this way, which I like, don't get me wrong, but I would like to kind of see it tall. And I think that's probably why I stamped the way that I stamped. So that would go there, and then this would be our inside. What do you think about doing it tall, you guys? And then we'll put our little holding you close to my heart right there. What do you think? I'm kind of excited about that. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. But what do you guys say? I don't know. Hey, Becky. Oh, yeah, you guys, I was supposed to run to Becky's before live tonight. Didn't happen. Joe was leaving late. Pork roast and baked beans. Ooh, that sounds good. Homemade baked beans, Becky. Kathy, we missed you. It's been a long time there, girl. Been a long time. I hope you're doing good. Great idea. Good. You guys are liking that? I think we're going to cheat. We're just going to do a little piece. I don't know about you guys, but these days I've been doing, not from a can. I've been doing a lot more making from scratch. The chicken pasta thing that Joe made, he made almost 100% from scratch. Oh, Kathy, I know life does get in the way. A lot. That's all right. So happy you could join us. Oh, you guys, that's my present from Trinket. I couldn't believe it when she sent me that email. You guys, seriously, I almost started crying. Almost. Sent me a super nice email. You guys spoil me terrible. All right, so we're going to go tall. And I think, one or two. Peanut butter cookies. Oh, does that count for dinner? Yes, it does. Kathy, it totally counts for dinner. That's a that's a decent protein right there. So, 1 or 2. And while I'm waiting, I'll put my dimensionals on this. Right, Anita? It does sound good. I made peanut butter cookies the other day. I made peanut butter bars, actually. Courtney says 2. Anita says 1. Okay, so we got 2 votes. 2 votes for this way and 1 vote for that way. Buttered popcorn. Oh, I have been told, well, before we continue, you guys, a lot of this lower part's going to be covered because of our sentiment piece. So this would be 2, or this would be 1. I kind of like it like that. All right. The majority is a 1, including myself. So we're going this way. And we're going to go this way. I'm going to let the leaves kind of hang out at the bottom. Yeah, I've been helping myself to the popcorn too. Made popcorn, and then I made another batch of popcorn. And for those of you that don't know, I have like a fancy schmancy popcorn maker. One like you would see at a small movie theater. Yeah, the lighter leaves should go at the top. So Kathy was a 1 also. All right, well, that is card number 1. Here's the original. Here is the online version of our Thinking of You cards. So let me do a quick cleanup here on this one, because some have the blocks. Some have the stamps. Oh my gosh. Some have the stamps on the blocks and some do not. Yeah. If I could talk. That goes there. And this goes here. And then we'll clean this. Hey, Becky, where have you been? Oh, thank you for sharing there, girl. Where have you been? We've missed ya. So, who has been enjoying, who has been enjoying the 6 days of Valentine's? Me. I have been. Oh, I put everything in here, Jennifer. All right. So there's that one. Here is card number 2. You guys, it's the last card that I can't find the sample. So you guys are going to be as surprised as I am, because I don't know where the sample is. And like, seriously, I started tearing things apart. Can't find the sample. So here is, oh, Susan says she has been. Here is card number 2. A little fun fold. An easy fun fold. We like ourselves a little easy fun fold. Oh, Becky's been enjoying them too. Pretty lazy here lately. Hey, you know what? There is nothing wrong with being lazy. Oh, I'm sorry, but not a dang thing. Not a dang thing. We all need to have some lazy time every once in a while. Joe even says that. Thank you, Becky. All right, so we need 2 hexagon punches with the what would you guys call that pattern? I don't know. With that pattern, the brown pattern, The crumb cake and pecan pie pattern. That's what I'm calling it. And then we need 2 with the flowers. And then we need the 1 for our sentiment. Too cold, Becky? Aww. So we have this is our fold. Bone folder. Burlap, thank you. Agreed. Burlap is definitely the right word. All right, so guys, do you remember our cheat? So the way we're going to do this, burlap texture. Thank you, guys. Perfect. So we're going to put a little bit on there, and then we're going to put a little bit there, and then we're going to center this like that. Even reveal-ish all the way around. And then we don't have to worry about the glue unless you use too much. Then you don't have to worry about the glue. Oh. And then for our inside, you guys, I did just a simple inside. My favorite sentiment, the sending hug sentiment. Love that. But I think we're going to flip this around because the gingham's on the bottom here. I'm going to put it up at the top this time. Like that. And I think I'm going to put our, actually, I wonder if we do it that way. Oh, let's do it that way. We're going to do it on the side. Oh, Becky, you and Paula. Paula loves herself some yellow also. Yellow is such a happy color to me. Totally a happy color. Okay, so there's that. I'm going to do it on the side. And then we're going to cut this little piece off. And, oh, I should have stamped first. Oh, well. We'll do our send in hugs here. There's that. And then our thinking of you. In that. Hey, you guys, what do you think about doing our DSPs like this? And then we'll put our thinking of you like that. So do the yellow flowers up at the top like that. And then the burlap down here. And tweaking this. Yes. Kathy is asking if it's me who's planning to do 1 Christmas card each month. Yes, it is me. Yes, it is. What do you guys think about that? Something a little bit different. I like this, but I think because we like to change things up, what do you guys think about that? We could put the thinking of you in the middle, but I think that I would like a little bit more yellow down here. That's kind of what my train of thought was. What do you guys think about that? I think it's interesting. I'm going to move these. And I'm going to glue this to the inside. Oh, I'm glad that you like that idea, Kathy. There were a lot of people that sent me notes about that. Yes, indeed. A lot of folks are excited about that. But we're not gonna make a big deal out of it when Paul is here, because Paul is not super excited about it. But that's okay. That's okay. And I will have to say, you guys, we won't be doing it this week. We'll end up having to do it next week. And the reason that I say that is because Saturday is the 6th day of the Valentine thing. So I'm thinking, Kathy says that she thinks that the yellow and white, this one, I'm guessing, needs a frame because of the burlap print. I don't know about that. You guys think so? Kind of do it like this. Dun, 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 dun. You guys, what do you think? Kathy says that these two need layers on them. What do you guys say? I'm going to put dimensionals on that. And then we're going to... Oh, there was my piece for the earlier card. Oh, well. So, you guys, I have no problem adding an extra piece of white. But I think that adding that white is going to be... Susan W. says she likes the diagonal better. Anybody else want to make a comment? I kind of like the diagonal too. Hey, Lori. So, Lori, this is the original. And we're trying to decide if we want to make it different. What if we added, because, you know, when you're doing card class, you guys, you can add anything from your stash that you want. So, and granted, I need to trim down this white, but what about that? I don't like that. I don't like that. That's too white. Anita says that they seem washed out. I think that's why I like the diagonal. I think that we might need to go back to the diagonal. I think you can see them better. I don't know. What do you guys think? What if the top cardstock is the leaf color? Oh, you're talking about doing green? Try the green? What green is that? I'm betting that's garden green. I'm betting that's garden green. Let's see. That could be old olive, garden green. Yeah, I think the white was too white. Bum, 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 bum. Pulling the white. Putting the green. Ooh, kind of like that. But then we're losing all of our pretty yellow. But I do like the green better than the white, for sure. I don't know. I don't know. I think we're going back to the way that it was. Because I kind of do like it the way that it is. However, I think I want to do these a little bit more squishy together. Like this. Bum, 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 bum. And then, oh put our thinking of you in the middle. Do them a little bit more squished together. I think I like that. I think I like it like that. All right. So, but you guys, it's always nice to have some fun possibilities, right? Always good to explore the possibilities. Always good to explore. I like that one too. That one's pretty. You guys, this whole paper pack is really pretty. If you haven't seen this paper pack yet, oh goodness, it's a pretty one. For sure. Yeah, Susan does too, Lori. I just wanted to try something different. I don't think it worked out, but that's all right. Your car doors. Don't know why. Hang on. Making sure nobody's here. Nope. Not for me. Supersonic ears, you guys, when Joe's not here. All right, so we made it as it was directed, basically. Kind of just squished it together a little bit more. So, original online version. I actually kind of like it better like that than spread out. I think it makes the pattern look more interesting. But that's just my opinion, which is okay. All right, so that would be card number 2. Now moving on to card number 3, which is, I think, my favorite. And by the way, you guys, I did not do any die cutting for myself. I don't know why. Don't ask. No clue. So you're going to have to put up with me going and doing the die cutting parts. All right, so this one, we're using copper clay, and you guys, copper clay is going to be leaving. Did you get your ink refills? I started talking about it last week, you guys. Started talking about ink refills last week. If you have not gotten your ink refills, you are not going to want to wait for those 5 colors. Where's my embossing folder? Here it is. So, more together. Yep, I like it too. So, I wanted all the little butterflies, not just the big butterfly on this. And one of the reasons, and I'll show you on the sample, hang on one second. We got one more thing to die cut out. Uno más. You guys, has it been just like one of those days today? Oh, look at that. Isn't that pretty? Love that. I know they're leaving. I'm sad too. I'm sad. All right, so new hybrid embossing folder. You guys know that you're gonna be sick and tired of that by the time April comes. I'm warning you now. And we're going to, oh, they're all here. Oh, goodness. Okay. So we need this. I'm excited to see what we get, though. They should be some fun rich kind of regally colors, if I'm guessing correctly. There's that. And then, since I got this open, we might as well do all the stamping. And then we'll die cut that out. Thinking of you. It's going to come down here. Closer to the right hand side because we've got twine and a butterfly that's going to go on there. And it's crooked. Crooked. See if I can get it straighter this time. That one's straighter. We'll use that. And then the inside. Here's our inside. In case you need me, I'm here. Not time to celebrate. Oh, pull that. There. And this one, you guys, is stamped off. And I did do that on the card base because you're not going to see it because it's going to be covered up. And then this one's full strength, so it should be just a little bit darker. Just a little. And then one more thing. And the girls, it was funny, you guys, because the girls on Saturday totally missed this part. Not that. Right here. Let's pull that off. Put it on that side. On each of the sections of the butterfly, I did, yeah, that way. I did the crushed curry polka dots. Love that. Love it. All right, so let's cut that out. Oh, which would be this one. And like that. So you guys, I'm a stamp first, die cut out second, but I do, when I have stuff, extra pieces already die cut, I do that. And a lot of times when I do it upside down because, and what do I mean by upside down? I mean that I ink up this stamp and then I would put this on like this because I have a little more control over where it goes. But that's what I would do if it was already cut out, which it's not. Oh, goodness. Okay. So here's where we get to have some fun. Do you guys see the sparkles? I kind of made a stained glass kind of look with the Wink of Stella. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, move that, with my Wink of Stella, and very carefully going to color inside some of these sections to make it look like stained glass or sparkly glass. So that it looks like that. And I am pretty, I do try to make sure that I get the same spots on each side colored. Oh, Kim decided to show up. Hey, Kim. We're already on our third card, Kim. We missed you. So, and I'm going to do the same parts over here. Dun, 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 dun. And then this one. Bum, bum. And then I think we're going to do this one up here. And I don't only do just the big one. I do the small ones too. It's been a day. Oh, I can only imagine. It's been a day for me too. And you would think that it wouldn't be for me. And you guys, take your time with this because you don't want to over wink, right? I mean, can you really over wink? I don't know. But, so we've got that one, we've got that one. And I need my glasses because I can't see. We'll do this one. You would think. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. A little coloring music. Okay. So, that's our effect. Isn't that pretty? And it adds just a little bit of sparkle, you guys. Just a little. I'm sorry, but thinking of you cards do not need to be depressing. Just saying. I'm going to let that dry. And then, apparently this is almost finally empty. Apparently. Yep, empty. Done. What about this one? I have two. Yeah, that one's empty too. All right. Next. Brand new one. And if you need glue, I have a lady. There's that. And this one's going to be an oozy one, I can tell. Oh, dang it. You guys, what was I thinking? Okay. Here's a tip for you guys, because, you know, it happens. It happens. I didn't cut this right. And I didn't check it first. So here's what we're going to do, because of course, I put glue on it already, right? So that I don't get glue everywhere. Although I still want to cut it. And I do not want to cut my silicone craft sheet. But I don't want this piece to get all super sticky because that will peel off, right? And I got it cut enough that I can pull out my scissors and cut out the rest on the line that it left. And then don't forget to do a little bit more glue wherever it's dried. And then it fits. Silicone craft sheet to the rescue. Silicone craft sheet to the rescue. So I won't have to worry about cleaning the bar part of my trimmer. I will only need to worry about cleaning the silicone craft sheet. Which that bar part, you guys, if you've ever had to clean that, that's a pain in the butt. Just saying. We're going to put that there. Like that. Oh, and we got to do Winkostella on this one too. Somebody's been chewing. Wonder who that could have been. I wonder. Henry. Okay, there's that. And then we need copper clay twine. And I don't think I'm going to go like crazy with the tendrils on this one. I did on the other one, and it was a little bit too crazy. But this is a 3-time wrap, you guys. Oh, nice shot of your hair, Jen. Sorry to get my head in the shot, you guys. So, there's that. We've got that and that. And apparently I forgot that I wanted to do just enough to do a little flag there. Just enough. And then we need a, that's too big, dimensional for this. And so far this has all been glued, and then that can go there, and it can go like that. And actually, you guys, I think this is still a little long. I think I'd like it a little bit closer. So I think we're just going to chop. Because I'd like to see more of the stained glass kind of look, right? So I think we're going to do that. And dimensionals. Like that. So, I know, same thing. We did the exact same thing. I know. That's all good. So there's that. I liked this one though, you guys. I liked it the way that it was. The only thing that I would have done maybe is I would have put it this way, but I didn't think about it when I put it through the embossing folder. Thank you, Becky. So, original and the online version, pretty much the same thing. Alright, so here's the last one, you guys, and this is the one that I don't have the sample for, because I don't know where it is. So, I'm hoping that I remember what the cuts... Oh, we got to put the middle in. We got to do the inside. Uh-oh. gotta have an inside. Whoops! And you guys didn't catch that. What the heck? You guys are supposed to be here to help me so I don't make these mistakes. Crushed curry. Becky, that's just crushed curry. It's still warm. It's not hot, which I like, but it's definitely still warm. Okay, so this one's a fun fold too, you guys. And this one, we need the trimmer for because it's got some cuts that we need to make. So we're going to do that first. And we're going to do our 1-inch cut first. And then do our second cut. And it's already scored. I didn't do the cutting, but I did do the scoring for you. So we got that. Oh, goodness. So that goes there. This piece goes here. Like this, but not crooked. And then this one. No problem, Becky. We'll go on here. Okay, so all your embossed pieces go on the coral, and this is Petal Pink and Calypso Coral, you guys. And then this is a stamp and die cut in a color. And this gets assembled, but I do that last. All right, this also has some coloring. And I need this because we're using the Citrus Blooms stamp set, and I'm using this, that one, and one of the flowers, and I only need one. And I need Memento. Because we're using Stampin' Blends. Remember, Stampin' Blends, you use Memento, and watercolor, you use Stays On. Move that over. And gonna stamp that. And then we're gonna stamp this. And Sherry put all my stamps. Sherry put all the stamps away, you guys. Thank you, Sherry. So we're using the With Heartfelt Sympathy, you guys, from the Country Flowers. And don't forget that you want that stamped up far enough so that you don't see it, right? Dun, 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 dun. And totally in the middle, like that. I'm going to take this little block here because I don't want this big huge block. Dun, 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 dun. So we want some extra flowers on the inside, and then that's all our stamping. So next is coloring, and I wish I had the sample. I used the dark petal pink, the light petal pink, the old olive light, the light calypso coral, the light pumpkin pie, and the light lemon lime twist. Those are the ones that I used. And we're going to do a little color here. I'm going to go with the old olive first. We're going to do our outlines. Da, 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 da. Boom, boom, boom. And we're just going to take our time and enjoy the coloring. Hey, you guys, I have a question for you. Do you guys find that so long as you get your markers snapped in pretty good, that you have pretty long lasting luck with your Stampin' Blends? I have. Somebody was asking me about that this weekend. I've only had to replace a couple. And I'm asking honest opinion because I think it's important. The key, though, definitely is snapping it into place for sure. At least I think so. Okay, so there's our leaves. Oh, Courtney, we'll miss you. Thanks for popping in, though. Do they? Do you not get yours? Do yours not snap in place? Because I haven't had any problems. I think, seriously, I think I've only had to replace a couple. And they were like original colors. Huh. So I did color these flowers in here. And this is the light petal pink that I'm using. And you guys, I'm just being kind of quick about it. Not going super duper crazy. Just recently yours have. So did you like do, Anita, did you do like, have you randomly purchased them? Or did you buy a bunch in the beginning? Does anybody know when Stampin' Blends came out? What year? I'm going to have to go up in my catalogs and go look. I'm very curious. So we've got our dark petal pink. And I'm not like going super duper crazy, you guys, with the inside flowers. I'm being a little more particular because this one is the front. And I'm going with the lines that are already on the stamp, right? So we can cheat. All right, so there's that part. Now, this. I don't know if I did, I don't remember how I did it. I know that I wrote down the colors that I used because I didn't want to pull the wrong thing. So I know that these are the colors that I used, but in regards to the order, I don't know. See, and I think that's the scenario, is that I think now they're starting to go, but like I said, I'm very curious when they came out, because I know that I bought a bunch when they came out too, because we did coloring class. Becky Gardner, do you remember? So I took my pumpkin pie light and my Calypso coral light to create our, I don't know, what do you want to call that? Orange, grapefruit-ish, and I like that. That works for me. So it's just a matter of yeah, okay. So we've got this and this. We're going to die cut this out. And this one. And then we'll go from here. Yeah, I think, you guys, I think that these are lasting longer than I had anticipated. And I'm happy about that. I think, although that might just be my opinion. And I know I picked the wrong die cut, but that's all right. For the flower, I'm all right with that. Because there's two different size flowers here, you guys. There's a smaller one and a larger one. I picked the larger one. I couldn't remember which one I picked. That's no big deal. It'll still look cute. All right, so now assembly. Now we have all our parts. What do you guys think about our orange? I think that's cute. All right, so first off, we're going to put this on our inside. And then, oh, so pretty. All right, so here is my tip for you with the assembly of this card. Okay, so you're going to want to, first off, you're going to want to just put a little bead of glue there and a little bead of glue there without getting it on the front like I just did. And then you're going to fold these down and figure out where you want this panel to go. And I'm thinking it needs to be right about there. Okay, so, and of course, I got more glue on myself. Apparently Becky Gardner left. Yeah, I need to look. I don't know. Anyways. Okay, so we've got this. And we're going to use up these pieces because we can. There. There. No, it's not going through a hurricane, but and then we'll use a mini for the little flower. All right. So this now becomes our focal image on the front. Like this. And this little flower is an additional flower. Like that. So there's card number 4. All right. So if you took advantage of the bonus, you guys, I'm not going to do that card tonight, but the instructions are in your PDF. And if you haven't gotten that yet, it's coming. I sent out a bunch of PDFs today, so I don't even remember what I've sent. So it's coming, though. There is your 4th card. And like I said, I don't know where my sample is, but this is the online version. And that's the online version. That is the original and the online version. And the online version, actually, wrong spot. Online version and the original. All right. So there is the Thinking of You / sympathy cards for the January class. You guys, like I said, I still have 1 left. Sorry, making a mess over here. I do still have 1 left. So if somebody wants this class, it's free with a $25 purchase. I hope that you guys have an amazing day getting crafty. Tomorrow we have day 4 of the 6 days of Valentine's, and I look forward to seeing you then. Bye, guys.